Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO Set 9469, Gandalf Arrives, as 83 pieces for ages 8 to 14, and it's from the Lord of the Rings series, and this set retails for $12.99. And here in the front, you can see Gandalf arriving to the Shire with a bunch of goodies, and you'll see him again on the side there. And here in the back, you can see Frodo's pretty excited, so let's take a look. Here are the minifigures, and first up is Gandalf the Grey, and this is the only set where you can get him in. At least for now. You'll see him again when they release the Hobbit series later on this year. Anyway, let's take a closer look. Okay, there's his head. And you'll probably get a better look once I give him a quick shave. And ta-da! See? I said it would be quick. Anyway, here's a close look at his robes. And we have some printing there in the back as well. And just for fun, I decided to compare him to Magneto, because I was expecting them to look the same, since they're both played by Ian McKellen. But I guess not. Next we have Frodo, and he looks young and innocent, and happy too. And after this scene, I don't think he smiles much, at least not until the last movie. And he has an altered face where he looks pretty disappointed. I guess Gandalf didn't bring him any LEGO sets this time around. Before I show you guys the cart, I figured it's a good time to show you guys the horse, because it's a completely new design. We have a new face and new printing. And one of the most notable features is that it can now stand on its hind legs to show that it's rearing. And you can still bow the head downward, and there we go, it looks pretty good. And plus the joint in the back here is pretty stiff, so it's going to be pretty easy to make stop motion with it if you want to do that. And now to take a look at the cart, and I'll start by saying that it actually looks pretty good, even though it's not accurate to the movie. And for once I actually prefer this design over it. And here's the view of the side. As you can see, it's got some hinge pieces there, so the side panels can actually move downward a little, but they won't get caught in the wheels, so I guess it's okay. The only bad thing about this is that I do think the cart is a little too high, and that the back doesn't open up either, so it kind of makes it harder for Merry and Pippin to steal some of the fireworks. Which, by the way, this is what we get. We have 3 pieces of fireworks, including that big dragon one that they used. And there we are. We also have a book, which you see Frodo reading in the beginning. We have a letter and a carrot in case your horse runs out of gas. I mean, in case he gets hungry. And in addition to that, we have a barrel and a mailbag, which is all held down by one stud over there. And here's the view of the top, and that's what the cart looks like when it's empty. Here's the view of the back, and even when you open up the sides, this thing doesn't open up. So just want to point that out. There's the other side. There's the bottom. The cart attaches to the horse right on top. It doesn't go in the middle like it used to in the older cars from back in the heydays. And here's the view of the front. Now, I was surprised to see that we only get one stud for Gandalf to sit on. I imagine that would be really uncomfortable, so what you can do is you can attach it to his left leg or his right leg, and that should do it. See? Not too bad. So overall, I think it's pretty good. So we'll move on to the recommendations. This is a pretty good set to have, and starting with the value, we have a price per piece ratio of 15.7 cents per piece, which is pretty high, but then again, this is a licensed set, and in the end we're actually getting about $11 worth of parts here, and the horse by itself is about $4.50, Frodo was worth about $4, and Gandalf is about $5, so in the end we're actually getting over $20 in value here, so it's actually pretty good. And when it comes to play value, I would say it's okay. The horse and cart is pretty sturdy, but I don't like the fact that the back doesn't open up. I should also mention that if you take away the horse, or if the cart is tilted a little bit, then everything in the barrel will fall out. So in the end, you're actually better off just removing the barrel and have all the fireworks just laid down on the inside like they do in the movie. But anyway, despite all of that, we still get 2 somewhat exclusive minifigures. Gandalf will be available again when they release the Hobbit series. And plus you can get this version of Frodo in a Toys R Us poly bag. But in the end, I still think you're better off getting them in this set because it is a better deal. So in that respect, it's a pretty worthwhile set to get. And that sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.